very sorry, but we're good
No
now.
problem.
Okay, so hello. This is. Would you like to introduce yourself, actually?
Okay. Uh, Hello. My name is Juan. I'm 23 years old. I'm the lead 3D environment artist at Flux Games. Uh, when we did the Cobra Kai, I wasn't the lead environment artist. I was a 3D artist. So if you see on my LinkedIn or ArtStation, you will see that I just have the assets. So Uh, but I participate in the whole process, um, in the blockouts, in the vegetation, the terrain, and the prop placement. I know about all the part of the process to creating a level. So I didn't did the environment uh, on the Cobra Kai, but right now we're doing a new game that I can say, and I'm doing this part. Uh, for who don't know, I'm Brazilian, so I'm not fluent in English. So I'm sorry if I just forget some word or I have to think a little to remember a word or something. Um, and I think it is. That's all.
So, how long have you been working with Flux Games?
With Flux Games, I think one year and a half or
Year.
1 year and 7 months, uh, something around this. Not 2 years yet.
Right. How's it been? I know you've worked on Dojos Rising, and then also whatever new thing you got in the works.
Yeah. Um, I I just worked on Cobra Kai. Um, there's some new um, minor projects that we are working, but I'm just making like the some QA, just testing the game and seeing how it's going. But we don't make anything for these little games. I don't even think they already told about these games. I think it's just a secret. So yeah, I don't know if you answered.
How was it like getting to work with? Were you a fan of Cobra Kai before
Ah,
getting into the job, or did you
okay.
watch it after?
Um, before, sorry,
You can.
before I get into Flux, I just have watched the Karate Kid, but not the oldest one, the Karate Kid 3, the one with the I don't remember the name, but the son of Will Smith.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, okay.
yeah, it's Jaden Smith.
Jaden,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I really loved uh, the movie. I don't even know that there's so much Karate Kid movies. So when I entered the Flux, I knew that there's a series about Cobra Kai, but I've never watched the series. And if I'm not wrong, when I get into the Flux, it was on the second season of Cobra Kai.
Oh wow.
So they told me to watch the series because I'll have to understand to see the series to because it really helps when when you know the environment of the series, the when you watch it, you feel you know like uh, when this place was used and how it's used, how it's displayed, how important it is. So I decided to watch the series when I get in the Flux, and I really love the series. I like binge watched the third and fourth season, but the in the first one I don't like it too much. I just watch it to because of the job. But on the second to the third one, I really love the series. So um, Yeah, I think it is. It's a really good series. I'm too anxious to the fifth. It's to the five season. Um, we don't have more information because when we are developing the Cobra Kai was the third season, and the fourth wasn't released yet. But um, we're working with the game, so Sony released to us some pictures of the series that weren't released, and now we don't have it because we're not developing yet.
That makes sense. I was wondering because the first game before the Cobra Kai game that just came out, you guys had characters in there from season three, and I'm like,
Yes.
whoa, how'd they do that? That
Yeah.
makes that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Sony helped us a lot. It's Sony.
Yes.
Sony, yes, Sony. They don't give much information. Just send some pictures of the characters of the environments. Sometimes they just send pictures of the really actors. The actors send pictures to Sony, so they really helped us to develop the game. It's very important this kind of content.
What would you say in the game was your favorite environment to make?
Mm, that's hard. Um, I have two that I like more. Um, yeah, two. Uh, One of them I don't work it a lot. It was LA Beach. LA Beach is one of my favorite because I think it's too beautiful. I think I said it to you. It's my one is my favorite. Uh, yeah, I said on your live when you're playing the game. I said you to play LA Beach. So LA Beach and maybe Coyote Creek, Coyote Creek or Shop Shop.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know, maybe Coyote Creek. Um, I really love these environments with more nature, with a lot of rocks and trees and a lot of terrain work. Terrain's like the base of the map. Um, I think it's the beauty of the game is on the vegetation. So these two maps with a lot of rock and nature and trees, I believe is the most beautiful part of the game.
That makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah, I do remember in chat you saying, "Oh, try
Yes.
LA Beach." Yeah. Um, how was it like? I'm just curious with you guys made a bunch of different modes. With Cobra Classics, you guys did the school and you did the chop shop. Was there any more that you want like had ideas for and like
um, if I'm not wrong, no, because there was like extra levels. There was not a plan to had a bunch of extra
right.
content.
Okay. Uh, were there any other like places from the series that you that maybe you wanted to, do, but it was like, oh well.
Yes, yes. One of the biggest that I remember it's the zoo, the zoologic.
Oh.
I think it was an iconic part of the series. I don't remember that much, but I remember it's one of the environments that we started to work with, but we end up like cutting out because we're out of time, so we didn't do that. But it'll be, I think it'll be one of the the beautiful ones because I don't know. It was already. I don't remember if it was already blocked out, but we already had a concept chart of this level, and it was so beautiful. So, but it was so big also, so we didn't have time to did
How long was the game in development, like total?
1 year and a half. Yes,
Oh.
uh, yes, maybe 2 years, because um, like the art part of the game was around 1 year and a half, but the game had some bugs, and we have to fix. We're still fixing bugs, so it takes like um, I'm not correct if 2 or 3 months, but it's something about um, 1 year and 80 months, 90 months, something around that because of the fixing. It's not. It seems like much time, but for a big game, it's not much time
Yeah,
because
it
if
the
sorry,
game is it's a lot bigger in scale than the first game. I remember
yeah.
I spoke to a different Flux member at the time, and you know, when it was first coming out, oh, the game exists, and then the first pictures came out on like Target's website, I believe Amazon, and I looked at it and went, "This looks 3D." And the person, she was like, "Oh, I can't really say." And then the trailer came out. I'm like, "Oh wow, it is in 3D." That's
Yes,
crazy.
yeah, that's I don't play that much the first one, but I know that it's a lot small than the second one. Um, and I don't know how much time they spend doing the first one. I wasn't in Flux, so I don't know if it's the same time or if we had a few months more. But there's a big difference in in size of the game, of the levels. There's so much work because you can see on the first one that the environment is just what you can see on the screen, and there's a wall behind. So there is no much environment. There is no much assets that you can make. And on the 3D game, you just have all the around of the player. You have so much more work to populate the environment, the scene, to not it's not seems like an empty place.
Yeah, I have to say, the one thing I was super impressed was I played the school level, and the opening of that level, you're in the big open area where the first fight is, and I mean it looks straight out of the show. It's pretty accurate, and I was like, wow, that was a pretty cool one. And I don't think I've gotten to try out Coyote Creek yet. I did try out LA Beach. I've off stream I tried out the old Cobra Kai dojo.
Hmm.
I tried out I've tried out a lot of things. I know I did the juvie level. That was cool. And yeah, it's very well made, and it's very interesting how the game also like it uses the environments you guys made, and there's like gameplay made from the environments. Like one thing I saw in the trailer and I liked it, and playing the game I like it, is there's spots where you can jump off of the wall and do a kick, and I'm like, oh,
Yes.
that's a cool idea. There's also
Yeah.
those walls that are breakable. That's it's very cool, and I'm sure a lot of work went into every single level in the game.
Yes. Yeah. Uh, we're really based on the series. The series was really a reference for us. We we really wanted to make the game seems like the series. We just have the we had we had the I don't know how to say it, but we truly wanted to make you feel like you in the series when you're playing the game. Uh, we we use the series reference. We just take pictures of the series and use it as a base to the scenarios. So the goal is really to make you feel like you remember the places you like. If you see, I don't know. I think the most similar level was Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do. The dojos was the similar
Yeah,
ones. So
I've
that's what we wanted. We wanted to make you feel like you're in the dojo.
I've seen the I've seen Eagle Fang from playing the game, but also I've just seen videos of other people playing Miyagi Do and Cobra Kai, and it's so cool how those are really straight out of the show, and also they're as you unlock characters and recruit them, they actually show up
Yeah.
in the dojo, and you see them like kicking a punching bag or something, and it's like, oh, that's such a
Yes.
nice little detail.
Yes. There is something that the level designers did it so well. I played it today, as I said to you, and it it's really nice. Like you see the guy that you recruit there. He's in your dojo, like doing something, just running or training or anything. It's I think it's a really good detail.
Yeah, it's I saw so the game as most games do, the physical copy got out there before the actual release date,
Yes.
and I remember seeing I didn't want to see too much of it. I saw one recruitment section where you had they got like Xander Stone or something, and I remember I was like, "Oh, okay, so you're just going to beat them, you beat them up and you get them." But it's so cool how not every one of them is just oh beat them up and then they join. Like
Yeah.
I was laughing hysterically when to get Yasmin. Yeah, you walked up with Dimitri and you had to remember stuff from the show.
Yeah.
That was such a funny thing.
Yeah. That part is, if I'm not wrong, that part is the game designer's responsibility. So it's it's a I think it's kind of a detail because uh, every single every single I don't know the person that you can recruit, it's a different way. One of them you can die or you can change characters or you can use a weapon. So I think it's a really big, I don't know how to say, but um, you can feel the difference. It's like it's like each one of the people that you can recruit has something that he likes, and you have to like make what he likes to
Right,
make them to your dojo.
right. I have to say there's so many cool things like that. Another one of the environments we haven't talked about, the All Valley, is it's really cool. A really nice detail is if you're Eagle Fang, you're fighting Cobra Kai, the ring is surrounded by
Yes, yeah,
the members of the two dojos, and then you guys have the announcer in there, and it's really cool how well the environments from the show transferred into video game levels, because I'm sure that wasn't an easy thing to be like, oh, okay, this spot would be cool for a level. Like, there's probably, I mean, this was probably super early in development, but when you guys were first like coming up with ideas, how'd you guys like come up with, all right, I think this should be a level, this should be a level.
yeah. I think I wasn't in Flux yet
Uh,
when they decide which level it will be developed. So the level changed a lot in during the development. So I don't know, maybe they started with, okay, so we have all of these levels on the series, and which of them are the most, I don't know the word, but uh, each of them are more important in the series, and they just get these levels. And if I'm not wrong, the first number of level was something about around 20 and something, and we end up with 16. So we had to cut a lot of levels because of the time, as I said to you. But
I-
there's so much more levels that we wanted to make, and we didn't have time.
I'm just
Even I'm sorry,
you.
even the levels that we already had, we we wanted to make it more similar to the series. Like in the school, if you see on the beginning of the school you have the stairs when
Mm.
the I don't remember the name of the guy that left of the stairs fall off
Mi-
the stair.
Miguel.
Yes. Uh, one of the goals it's have this like cinematics when Miguel falls off
Oh
the
wow.
stairs. We really had to do that, but it was a problem. We have to change the environment. Yeah, there's a lot of things involved when you're doing something like that because there's so much areas. There's like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12, 12 teams difference. So we wanted to make even more similar to the series and we couldn't. But there's, yeah, it's end up doing well, but um,
I
I
I
don't
f-
know.
I feel like I've spoken with someone from a different team. It's not Flux who did the mobile Cobra Kai game, and I've seen interviews of other game developers, and I feel like everyone involved always is like, "Yeah, our game's great, but the stuff we had behind the scenes that we never got to
Yeah.
do, that would have been nice too."
Yes, yes. I think everyone has this feeling like you wanted to do everything. You wanted to have all the characters of the series. You wanted to have all the environments. You wanted to do everything. But when you started to make and you see how hard it is to develop and make it good and make it like run in every console and the PC, it's really hard. You started to realize that you cannot do everything.
Right. What I know you said the zoo was supposed to be one of them. Was there ever supposed to be a level for the LaRusso house from season 3?
Mm, I don't know. Maybe no. I don't
Hmm.
remember they talking about Larusso House,
Hmm. Interesting.
but it
Yeah,
will be nice.
there's
It will be nice.
I I remember I remember a lot of things leading up to the game. The first time we heard about this game in any capacity was the actor for Miguel posted a picture on Instagram in his bathroom.
Yes, I saw this
Just rec-
picture.
just recorded 300 lines for the Cobra Kai game, and I think
Yes.
everyone went, "What game?"
Yes.
And then we heard nothing much. I mean, we got a few little hints at it, and then finally one day I get a message from one of my friends, and he's like, "Yeah, on Amazon there's just a new Cobra Kai game listed.
Mm.
It's by Flux and Game Mill again." And I'm like, "Oh my god, yes." So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. There are bugs that I'm sure are in the works getting fixed, but yeah, there's it's a lot of fun. I know you told me that you haven't really gotten a chance to play it much just because being busy. It happens. But did you ever like behind the scenes get to try the game in earlier versions and things like that?
Yes. During the development, we have the builds. There's like it's kind of the game, but when they yeah, it's let me explain. Uh, a build, it's like when you construct the game with all it has on this time, and you just play. So the build is not the final version of the game. So if you add a new character and some environments and some new features in the game, so the programmers go and make a build of the game so we can try the new things and see if it's some bugs or if there's something that has to change. And the QA team goes um see if there's a new bugs or something. So we played the game. If I think we play the game every 2 weeks or every week. Um, at every month, at least we have two builds at least. of the game. Uh, and I think it's a very common, a very common. I don't remember the word, but I think it's a thing that every company did when you add some new features and some levels, or I don't know, every company has your own rules. So every time you had a build and everyone on the company play the game and see uh, what they do on the game and see it's alright, see it's there's some bugs and something that has to change. So yeah, all of the people behind the scenes playing the games like so much time in the so earlier and till till today, I think.
Uh, do you guys like have some funny story or some good memory during development, something that really stood out?
Mm. I don't remember because my memory is not
It's
the
okay.
best one. So as you said, when I think it's Cholo, his name,
Hmm.
the Miguel, when he posted the picture of him in the bathroom saying like he's recording lines of the new game, we were like, can post that? The game wasn't a secret, so well, I don't know. It was hard because we started to think that the game will I don't know the words for that, but similar what's happened to the GTA 6.
Oh, the leak.
Yes, the leak. We started to think that something will leak and
Ooh.
anything. We get kind of nervous, but it happens. Nothing. It's end up good, but we got kind of nervous about
Nervous.
that. Yes,
Yeah,
because we he couldn't post that.
yeah. I remember when I saw that, I thought I was like, is he allowed to do that?
Yeah. Yes,
That
he wasn't.
it was so out of the random, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know. I assume it'd be more of the audio teams, but did you have any interaction with any of the cast or anything like that?
No, it was more like I think the the writing team. I don't know
Hmm.
the I don't know. There's some areas that like um taking care about these things. I think audio it's one of them, but there's another. Uh, I don't know exactly, but we we didn't have so much contact with these VOs, like as we called VOs, like the voices something. I don't remember, but we just know that like I think something around 10 of the actors dub their voices in the game.
Yeah, I remember seeing trailers and stuff. I'm like, is that the one from the show or is that someone they got for it? And
Yes.
the the more stuff that came out, the more I'm like, oh wait, they also got this person. And the end
Yes,
of the
that
game, spoilers, Terry Silver
yeah.
comes in, and I think me and one of my friends actually said, like, as a joke, we are like, it'd be crazy if at the end of the game they had Terry Silver and his actor, and then we listened to it and we went, wait, but they do.
Yes. Yes. The I think the all of the main characters of the game were dubbed by their own voices. I think if I'm not wrong, just Robbie doesn't
Right.
want it to make their own voice, but all of them had no problem with their voices on the game. Most of them really like it. The I don't know the name of the first sensei of Cobra Kai. I forgot the
Johnny.
name.
Wow,
No,
William. Oh, Crease?
Yes, Chris.
Crease Martin
Chris
Cove.
Chris just he really liked it to dub his voices. He like I think he posts on his Instagram the game, something like that. But it's really nice to see the real actors like being being proud to be on a game. So
Yeah.
it's really nice to see that.
I remember, yeah, Martin Cove, Crease's actor, he was posting it like the most out of anyone, and
Yes.
I was like really, I was like, wow, he's into it. He
Yeah.
has a Instagram account for his character. He has all that. He loves his character.
Yes.
It's it's really great to see. Another thing, do you have a favorite thing that you might have like put in one of the levels, like a little detail or something like that?
Mm, no, no, but it's an interesting thing. I will think about that because uh, I don't know if it's I don't know if any 3D environment or 3D artist has this kind of things. Like I really like to do these things, and it's like my sign, and I'll put into the game. I don't know. I never thought about that, but for me, no, I don't have.
Hmm. I just curious. Another question. I know you have more in the works than just Cobra Kai. Is there either at Flux or just in general? Is there like an IP or a franchise that you would love to work on one day?
For me,
Hmm.
um, yes. I think the name, uh, the series with some kind of heroes in the Amazon. I just forgot the name.
Oh, I know what you're talking.
The boys,
Yes.
the boys. Yes, it will be really nice doing a the boys game. Uh, I think it's one of the. It'll be really nice because they're not heroes. They just do shit. So I think it'll be really nice. You're like it's like a GTA game, but you have superpower, something like that. So I think it's the most the most one that I expected. But I don't know if there are others because there's game about every series
Yeah.
today. So I don't know. I think just the boys.
Yeah. That I haven't seen that show, but I have a friend who's really into it, and yeah,
It's really good. You
I
will
have
like
to
it.
get around to watching it, but I joke around that I have a bunch of series that I have to watch, and then it's just I keep going
Yeah.
back to Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ah,
Me too.
it's it's so much
And I
fun.
see you with the Eagle Fang. Yeah, it's your favorite JoJo.
Yes, I I love Eagle Fang. I do, but the more because I had someone point it out to me actually. They're like, "You have more in common with Daniel than you think." And he kind of just laid it out for me. I'm like, "Wow, I do." So, yeah, but by season 4, Daniel and Johnny they work together. So,
Yes. Yeah, I also like the Eagle Fang. I really like it, Johnny.
yeah.
I think it's my favorite, Johnny, and yeah, I think just Johnny. I also like Miguel and Robbie and Hawk, but the it's nice to see how Johnny was like terrible in the first season and end up like doing that again and being that again.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see how it's like evolved or something like that.
Yeah. Uh I guess yeah, you kind of laid out your favorite characters from the show there. Yeah, there's the cast and the whole show is so much fun, and it's really cool that, I mean, just looking at Netflix shows in general, a lot of them don't really get games like that, and it's really amazing that we've gotten two games from Flux, and then we got the mobile game as well. It's really great. I think it's a series that lends itself really well to the games, and
Yeah.
I hope we see more, in the future, one way or the other. It's really a great franchise, and I think you guys did a pretty damn good job with Dojos Rising. It's a lot of fun, and I've it's such a step up from the first game too.
Yes.
It's very surprising how much like it changed compared to the first game. It was pretty simple, you got a bunch of enemies, you beat them up, you beat all the levels. And I played the hell out of that game though. I had it on my Switch, and I could tell you, speed running.
Yes.
I went on the leaderboard one day, and he doesn't stream anymore. But one of my other friends at the time, he was streaming, and I said to him, I said, "There's this game. Not too many people play it, but there's a game, and the speedrun record. There's only one person on this leaderboard. I can try to take this." And because the first game you just beat everybody up, you had to just keep tapping the button, and I have
Yes.
it somewhere, but it's just a really long stream of me getting through that game, and I'm like, and I've spoke about, since I found out about Dojo's Rising, I'm like, I have the first one. I have to get the speed run for the second one, but
Oh,
I need to check out
so you will do a speed run.
eventually. Eventually, the leaderboards just went up for it, so I have to see what kind of stuff they have going on. But it it really is a fun game, and I it sounds like things were pretty decent. Development seemed to have gone pretty well, and yeah. If there's anything else that you wanna, any personal things you wanna plug, feel free to do so.
Um, uh, I don't know, maybe not about the game, but I just wanted to say that if someone has another question, I know like when someone asks me, so you have a question, you have some doubts, and my my mind just is totally empty. So if sometimes or someday everyone has a question or wanted to know more about the development or the 3D environment or 3D artist, um, you can just send me a message on LinkedIn or ArtStation. Feel free to ask me anything, anytime. Um, so I think it is.
Uh,
And we had to play
y-
together.
yes, I do have one more question. How did you get into the 3D uh environment artist side of
Mm,
game development?
okay. Uh, mm, I always liked to play, so it was in my life since I get my first phone. I don't remember which year was that, but I really love to play games, and I don't know why, but I really love 3D games. So I also played some 2D games, like Transformers. I don't know if you know,
What?
but Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
It's the rat game when you just run and go. So I don't know if I just didn't play a fun 2D game, but I always love it and really like it more the 3D games. I really like the environments. I really love realistic games. So when I go to the college in the I don't know the second year, I just got into 3D and I started to do the exercise and by the you know the first 6 months I didn't like that much the 3D area, but on the last year of the college, I don't know, I suddenly started to love 3D. So I started to study, I started to make some assets, some swords, some I don't know, some random assets and posted on my LinkedIn and ArtStation. And I end up working with 3D when my teacher from college just wanted to open a like an indie company to make some mobile games, and he asked me if I wanted to work with him because he wanted to make like 3D mobile games. So he called me, uh, one of my friends, to program the games, and yeah, and we was we was in two, and we started to make some assets. We tried to make a I know a running game. I think the name like Subway Surface. It's like a run. I don't know if it's the correct name, but like this kind of
Yeah,
game when you just run and have the environments and the challenges.
right.
Yeah, and I think it's when I really decided that it's the area that I wanted to work because I started to get on the challenges of making a game that you you can make an asset in like anyway you have to follow some rules because a cell phone will not run this game if it's so heavy, so dense in polygons. So I had to start to study some techniques and some things, some other ways to start to model and texturing, and I had to really learn myself on YouTube how to develop a game. So I just started to learn from zero again. So I just learned the basics on the college, but I really learned 3D on YouTube. So I don't know. I think where it's when I decided that 3D it's my passion. I think.
That's very cool, especially since I am I want to go into game programming. I want to get into that, and it's really cool getting to talk to people who are in the field right now in the game development world, and with all these new companies kind of up and coming like Flux that are, smaller, but they're still making games for pretty big IPs. It's really cool.
Yes.
And yeah, it's it's definitely a very interesting thing, and I hope you continue to enjoy what you're doing, and I just I'm glad you found your passion with that. That sounds like that's a very nice story.
Thank you. Um, and I wanted to see you programming a game.
Thank
It'll
you.
be hard. It'll be hard. But go to YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube. It's
Fair
really
enough.
awesome.
Fair enough. Yeah. YouTube YouTube is a very useful source.
Yes.
If if someone watching doesn't know, I actually met you through your YouTube comment.
Yeah. Yes.
I
Yeah, but I already know, I already knew you, not new, but there's this channel on I don't know, I think it's an open Flux channel, the Flux server. It's the let me see the name, I just don't remember. It's the Flux Game server.
yeah.
Um, I I already saw some some posts that you did about, oh, look at this release, this trailer,
Yeah.
and it was I always get happy when someone likes the game. It's really nice being a developer and see people enjoying what you're doing. So I really liked you like since some months ago when you was so excited about the game and wasn't so much things about the game yet.
Yeah.
So I just didn't talk to you. Uh, and as I said on the comment, when I saw the first videos coming out and the people just hating the game,
Ah,
um, yeah,
it it comes down to the fact that I think people give equal expectation to these massive studios with
yes,
thousands of employees. And then like
yes,
you
totally.
guys who are smaller and it's like I don't know. I don't know what people really expect because it's like a similar thing happened with another very small team. If you've seen Five Nights at Freddy's,
No.
the so it's a small horror game series, and they got a lot of crap for trying to make a really big game, and not everything worked the first day.
Hmm.
Not everything was as big as they wanted it to be, and people were so negative, and I'm like,
Yes.
okay, well, it's look at what they've done with such a small staff. It's like I don't know, and I almost find it funny because even the companies with the huge staff sometimes release something and it's not finished.
Yeah, you can see like Cyberpunk. They
Yeah,
had like I don't know thousands of workers, and they just released a like crashed game. There's the No Man's Sky also.
yeah,
There's a lot of games that just release with bugs and with no finished features, and they took like 5 years to develop the game, and we didn't have the half of this. So
yeah.
I don't know. I think the people just don't know how difficult it is to make a game. So they just talk what they think, and
I saw
that's it.
I saw this one post. I wish I could show you it. If I ever find it again, I will. It's so funny. It's a post and it's like what people think making a game is like, and there's like buttons and it's like add online multiplayer, you know,
Yes.
fix all
Yeah.
bugs.
Fix bugs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like that. Not like that
Yeah,
at all.
I totally think that they they must think that on like something around that. They maybe feel like, oh, there's this game and this game. They just pick the features of this game and the scenarios of this game and mix them and create a new game. So
Yeah, just
that's not.
just move it on over
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah, that's not like that.
yeah,
You have to do to the zero everything, and it's hard. You have to remake. You have to redo if there's problem. You have to send to the publisher, send to Sony, and if Sony doesn't like you, you have to change. So there's so much steps on the development that people don't know, and it's understandable, I think. uh i can I can understand. I don't get angry, or I don't get mad when people just hate the game, because I know they just don't understand or just don't know how much time we had and how much people. But it's really as I said, it's really awesome when you see people really enjoying your game and really talking about the good things of the game because we know that there's problem. That's why we're fixing the bugs. But when you see like the good side of the game, the like it's fun. You have so much characters, you have so much environments. You can recruit um, anyone that you want.
Yeah.
You like
I
it's
I'm sure that was not an easy thing to be like, okay, we
yes,
already have it's already 20 more characters than were in the first game. And then
yes,
to essentially have three versions of each for Cobra Kai, Eagle Fang,
yes,
that's
yes. I
that
think if I'm not wrong, we had something about 100 characters, including the
the
NPCs, the main
oh wow.
characters, everything.
Wow.
So it's mm, it's a big number of characters. And
Yeah.
in assets, I think um, I don't know exactly, but I don't know, maybe more than 1,000 assets, and we didn't we didn't model every asset. We just bought some assets also. Every company
Yeah.
bought some packs and some assets. So it's so much job and if you think like we model more than 1,000 assets with three people on the team.
Wow.
So
That's
it's so much thing.
that is a lot. Yeah. Uh well, great job with the game. You know, can't wait to see what you guys are up to next. Yes, John, I see your question there. This was answered a little bit earlier. They are working on fixing up the bugs. That's
Yes, yes. We're still working on fixing bugs. There are already two patches to
mhm.
fix some bugs, but I think that they don't release the patch yet.
Yeah.
The Sony, the Steam, the consoles.
Right. Yeah, that takes time.
Yes.
I can if you can there might be some people here who remember this. There was on the phone Cobra Kai game, there was a update they were planning, a new patch, and it was all done, but they were waiting on Apple to
Yes.
greenlight it for like
Yes.
2 weeks and or a week or something, and they were like, they were not, they were getting impatient because they
Yes.
were having people yell at them, "Why isn't it
Mhm.
out? Why isn't it out?" And they're like, we're not touching it anymore. It's not on us."
Yes, that's the difficult part, and it's so much platforms. So I don't know, maybe on Steam it's re-release tomorrow, and on the Switch the next week. So we don't know. The Some of the bugs are already fixed, uh, but the consoles and the Steam has to make the I don't know how they do that, but it's up to them.
Right.
Of course, we didn't solve all of the bugs, so we are still developing, we're still fixing bugs, but we know that the game has some bugs right now, and we're working on that.
Yeah. Sounds good. If you want, so here, I'm gonna quickly shut this. So, okay. Um, I'm gonna send you a link, and hopefully, this link should let you connect, and it should fix things. This should work.
Parsec. I have to create an account.
Okay.
Uh, well. You want to play right now?
Uh, yeah.
Uh, and QR code. Wait, I'll have to do the two-factor authentication to create an account. Mm, mm. Okay. Um, I created. Let me log in. Oh, okay. Now I'm logged in. Okay, your computer. Okay. I have to confirm my email.
What is this?
Okay, I think it will work right now. Waiting to
Okay,
connect.
there we go. There we go. Now, okay. And move this. So you should be able to connect the controller. Uh,
Uh, I don't know if it's working, but my controller is working.
Let me just make sure. Gamepad.
You already played 7 hours of the game.
Yes. Most of that is from the first stream, but yeah, I. This is gonna be loud probably because um, yeah, it gets loud sometimes for some weird
Okay.
reason. Oh, that actually does that normally. It's fine. Yeah.
That's loud.
Yeah, like I said, it'll fix its audio. Are we? I can axe that. So while the game loads up, are there any plans for future content for the game in the future, like characters, levels, something like that?
Uh, right now, we don't have this kind of plans, but I don't know. Maybe in the future, that's that's something that just came up to us. There's not a thing that we decided on Flux, so it's not on the plans right now. But it's not a no.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's yeah. That's oh boy. Come on. There we go.
Nice.
All right. Um, if this says what? Yeah. Okay. It just found your controller, so you should be
Nice.
able to.
Nice. It's working.
There we go.
Okay. Uh, I just play with like 4 characters.
Mm,
I don't know what is strong. I'll play Robbie.
all right. If it's lagging or anything, uh, I really hope it doesn't. But my internet is kind of it's it's decent, but it sometimes is a little iffy.
Okay.
By the way, one thing I noticed is the boss for one of the levels, the old dojo level, is Gabriel from the prison. And he's a playable character too. He's from season 5. That was a little unexpected to get a season 5 character.
Yes, yes. Um, Season
Was
5 was the last one, right?
what?
Season 5 was the last one.
Yes.
Yes? Yes, okay. Yeah, as I said, Sony just sent some some earlier
Ladies
features
and gentlemen,
to us.
welcome to
So
the 51st annual All Valley Tournament.
okay, now it's working.
Start the fight.
Okay,
Good.
it's working.
Good.
Yes. I don't remember.
There we go.
Frozen Load.
Oh.
Frozen Loaded. Wax on, wax off.
Move.
Frozen.
Oh.
Yeah. Frozen Loaded.
Player 1, 2 points.
I don't remember.
Fight!
Slash and tear.
Ooh.
Need more chi.
No chi.
Nice dodge.
Thank you.
Slash and tear. Yeah. Slash and tear.
Ooh.
Wax on, wax off.
Player 2, 1 point.
1 point. Nice. I didn't know that you get 2 points for doing KOs.
Fight!
Yeah,
No
it's
chi?
2 for knockdowns. Oop.
Wax on, wax off.
No chi.
Oh. Oh, my
Cobra
health.
What?
My health.
What the?
So, yeah, there's the little health bars. I wasn't looking at that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I didn't see that bar.
Hmm.
So I think I'm good at this game.
Yeah, definitely gonna try this. Yeah, story mode's great. Oh. What? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, story mode.
Let me try Hulk.
At least you kept it true to the show. Hi, Daniel. Daniel is one of my friends I told you about. He's the one that I said that we were joking about
Yeah.
Terry Silver being in the game and
Yeah.
having his voice actor, and he
Mhm.
and he showed up, so it's better than the first game. Yeah, there's a lot here that the first game didn't have.
I really like
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, welcome
this
to the
PvP
51st
mode.
annual.
Yeah.
Start the fight!
Real Wiggle thing.
Oh. Yes, they are. They are working on fixing glitches.
Wax on, wax off. No cheating.
Now I see the health bar.
Frozen orb.
Oh.
Player 1, 2 points.
I think we hit each other at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
Fight.
Meteor strike.
Ooh. Wow, Daniel. Someone in my chat just said, remember to break your back.
I don't remember the defense. Ah, okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Flaming uppercut.
Player 2,
Ooh.
2 points.
Okay.
Fight.
Flaming uppercut. Need chi. Meteor strike. Hawk wings.
All Queens is not working, I think.
Yeah. There's a move that, Bert has that isn't working also.
I know.
Flaming uppercut.
Player 1, 2 points. Fight.
Frozen orb.
Player 2, 1 point.
Next game after the tournament over. It does in story mode, John.
Need chi.
Now I see.
Sweep the leg.
What? Oh,
Hawk wings.
yeah, that's not weird.
Oops.
Sweep the leg.
Match.
Nice.
Eagle Fang.
Good game. Good game.
I won't play Hawk. Hawk Wings is not working.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't know that. Let me try Terry Sewer.
This is a classic matchup.
Yes. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the...
Start the fight.
No. I know his moves.
Player 2, 1
Whoa.
point.
What? Oh. Okay.
Fight.
Whoa.
Whoa, I like this move. No, no.
Player 2, 2 points.
What? Terry Silver is so powerful.
Yeah. Silver.
I didn't know that.
Fight!
Silver is pretty good.
My life.
Wax on, wax off.
Player 2, 1 point.
I feel like Terry Silver just
Terry Silver is a
it throws you easier than the others.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's accurate to the show.
Yeah. So powerful. I didn't know that. I really like this move.
Are you playing online right now? Well, online you have to be
Player 2,
in the
1
same
point.
region right now, and we're not, so we're using something called Parsec on PC to play.
Fight!
Crane kick. Crane kick. Crane kick.
Oof.
Match, Cobra Kai.
Oh, Terry Silver is so OP. I won't play it again.
Terry Silver. Well, it's Terry Silver, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
He kinda has to be a really good character.
Yeah, and he's on the deluxe edition, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. Let me try Chris.
Chris and Johnny.
It works pretty well. in
Ladies
Parsec.
and gentlemen, welcome to the 51st
There's no
annual
delay
All
like
Valley
this.
Tournament.
Start the fight.
What?
I don't think either of our attacks did anything there.
Yes.
Player 2, 1 point.
Oh,
Fight!
Oh, I'm fighting and I'm on the
there's two
the
creases.
chill. Yeah.
Cobra.
Ooh,
Oh, I like this.
that's a good move.
Let me get up.
Player 1, 2 points. Fight!
Cobra.
Player 1, 1 point.
What? I was out?
I don't know. I joke around that it's
Fight!
like the ref from season 4 that Terry
Cobra
Silver has
Smash.
paid off.
Yeah.
Knee deep.
This takes too much time to get it.
Cobra.
Oh wow, that's really cool, John. And as far as what dojo you should start with, basically
Player 1, 2 points.
basically depends on whether you want Johnny, Daniel, or Kreese, or then Sam, Tori, or
Fight.
Miguel.
Flaming uppercut. No
Ooh.
knee key.
What?
Player 2, 1 point.
Thank you, CVO.
Fight.
Cobra. No key.
Oh, nice dodge.
Thank you.
Knee key.
Player
Oh,
2,
man.
1 point.
I wasn't expecting that.
I took that hit.
Fight.
Nope.
Way of the fist.
No key.
So you can only go one dojo per save, but you get 3 saves, so you can use all 3.
Way of the fist.
More key.
Player 2,
Oh my
1
god.
point.
Okay.
Okay,
It was a
Johnny.
very strong punch.
Johnny was just.
Fight.
You still need to get the game. Get it. It's fun. Oh.
What?
Oh, health bar.
Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Damn. Nice. I like the 2 creases. I find that funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's this guy? It's Derek. Yeah, it's Derek. I'll try Derek.
Try random characters. I've never tried. I've never tried Xander. Just press A quick. There we go.
Okay.
Dude, you can't win. Yeah. Fair enough, Daniel. Problem is Canada barely has the. You can get it digitally. You can get it off the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store or whatever it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 51st annual.
Start the fight.
I don't know what kind of move that is.
Nietzsche.
Ground pound.
Oh, I've cranked it. Interesting.
Ground pound. Brain kick. Player 1, 2 points.
What?
Oof.
My character
Fight.
is so heavy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I-
You can move now.
okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't move either.
Wax on, wax off. Ground pound. Nietzsche.
Never hit that move.
Oh.
Player 2, 1 point. Fight! Drink it!
Oh.
Wax on, wax off. Nietzsche. Player one, 1 point.
Okay.
Fight!
It should be Vincent. Should be.
Ground pound. Nietzsche. Wax on, wax off. Player two,
Oof.
1 point.
Nice.
I didn't like that much the Dirt movies.
Fight!
The what?
Dirt movies.
Drink
So
it!
heavy.
Health
Match.
bar.
Cobra Kai.
I have to pay attention to that, I think.
Yeah, health bar.
Let's see.
So I'll try the maybe Sam. No.
Oh,
Oh, it was me.
hold
Sorry.
on. Good.
Where's my okay? Play Tori.
Another classic.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 51st annual All Valley.
Start the fight.
Nietzsche. Thunder kick.
Two KOs already.
Green kick.
Player one, 2 points. Fight!
Sharp fist. Need more tea. Green kick.
What?
I did not.
Player one,
Oh.
2 points.
Yes.
Interesting.
Fight!
Sharp fist. Need more chi. No chi. Freezing bomb. Need more chi. Green kick.
Oh, no.
No chi. Thunder kick.
Where do you go to fix the camera angle? What do you mean?
Player one, 2 points.
Fix the camera.
Match, Miyagi-Do.
Good match.
Nice.
Alright. You want to do one more and then I'll let you go?
Yes, one. We can.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll try Stingray.
Alright.
Please don't pick Tar Silver.
I
It's not a fair.
yeah. I think this is the most fair thing. Stingray and Bird.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 51st annual.
Start the fight.
What? I was blocking.
Payback, Laura.
Is that a smoke?
Frozen Lotus.
Oh, okay.
Player one,
No.
2 points.
Spot indeed that I still don't know how to use YouTube
Fight!
moderation.
Earthquake!
I know. I see. I don't know how to deal with those on YouTube.
Crane kick. Need more cheese.
Oh,
What?
apparently you didn't need more
Yeah,
chi.
Yeah.
Earthquake. No cheese.
I think that's not working. Earthquake.
Wax out. Wax out.
Oh,
Player two,
Yeah.
1 point.
Oh,
Fight. Clarence Soul.
this does nothing and it doesn't cost chi. It's really funny. So you can just like,
yes.
Soul.
It's not working.
eh.
Need cheese.
Wait, you wanna make me a mod? I can deal with them. I can do that after stream. I need to know how to use YouTube better.
Let me move.
Aggression.
can't move.
Player one, 2 points.
Too
Bird.
Fight. No cheese. Earthquake.
Oh.
Earthquake is not working there.
No cheese. Frozen Lotus. Clarence Soul. Need more cheese. Wax on, wax off. Need cheese. Player two, 2 points.
Finally.
Go. It just mirrored Bert looked taller
Fight.
in game. Bert's gotten pretty tall. If you see him in the show, he's gotten pretty tall. You know, I see on the stream about play story mode. Have fun.
Need more cheese. Wax on! Wax on!
Same with Sam. Oh,
Match! Cobra Kai.
How?
good fight. Stingray versus
was
Bert.
hard.
That was fun. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Nice.
Let me just this
It was nice playing with Parson.
definitely. Okay. Yeah. Super. Whoops.
Thank you for the game. I enjoyed.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the interview. I really appreciate it. If you want to talk to Flux Games devs, I will put the server invite in chat. Give me a second. It's really fun. They're all great. I got so many people from the team reaching out to me after my first
Yes.
stream, and I was so happy. That's so cool, and yeah, the whole team is so cool. So that's their Discord. Um, yeah, thank you so much again, and I hope you have a great day.
You too. Thank you.